Hey everybody, thank you so much for coming to my channel, d.vs.debt. This is D. I'm a college teacher, but this year I am a college student while I'm on sabbatical, and I am on a debt-free journey. So I've paid off over $60,000 since I started my journey, and the way I stay motivated and keep having fun with it is by doing stuff like this. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a savings challenge. It will be available free to download and to print just by clicking on my description box, and that'll be the first link that you see. So from there you have access to the file, and hopefully you'll be playing this challenge along with me. So the history of this challenge is the fact, first of all, that there are only 12 Fridays left. Today is Freebie Friday, which is why I'm giving you this printable, but also to help you stay motivated to finish out the year and to welcome in 2022 on the right foot, to be ready for it. So between now and Friday, New Year's Eve, you have these days left. So each unicorn represents a Friday leading up to this last one, which is New Year's Eve. So each Friday from here on out, you'll be putting in how much you saved and logging the date as well. So this will hopefully help you kind of stay focused and driven to save up for something. Maybe you want to go out for a nice dinner, or maybe you want to take a trip for New Year's Eve, whatever it is, or you want to start January 1st with some pocket change, something. Whatever your goal is, you're able to control and to track what you want it to be. So for example, you might decide to save the same amount every single time, or you might just put in a different amount each time. It's whatever works for you. So like, let's say for me, I want to save $10 each Friday. So by the time it's New Year's Eve, I would have saved $120. So I start off 2022 with an extra $120 to spend however I like. So it's up to you to decide how much you want to save and what you're saving for. So let me show you some of the things I'll be using for this challenge. So back in September, I had won a giveaway, and I'll be inserting the information here. So back in September, Tamika from Meek's House posted on her YouTube channel that she had a giveaway. The winner would get a gift certificate to Cynthia and Cassie's Etsy shop. Each of these ladies has their own YouTube channel, but together they have an Etsy shop where they sell all these wonderful things that I'm scrolling through. So I had chosen a unicorn set, and that was actually a 52-week challenge. So they surprised me by customizing it with my name. So my name is Denisse, so D for short. And it's a total of 52 envelopes, and they were so wonderful. As soon as I saw them, I snagged them because they give me all the Lisa Frank vibes. And as a child growing up, I loved Lisa Frank. And here's a fun fact: I actually live 2 hours away from the Lisa Frank factory, and I have gone and stalked it like a good little fan, a fangirl. It's pretty sad. The building is in sad shape. There's this huge scandal associated with it. If you want to Google, the scandal of Lisa Frank and how the building's just kind of, left there alone and sad. It is pretty depressing. Like in the front of the building, there is a unicorn, a silver unicorn, but it's missing the horn. So there's just like a gaping hole where the horn used to be. And the outside of the building actually looks like a box of Lucky Charms blew up all over it, like giant Lucky Charms, especially in the back in the docking stations for the semi-trucks where they would ship out all the products. It's these giant like hearts and stars and things like that. Very, very colorful building. My dream is to, one of the days when I'm driving by, again, like a good little stalker, that the security guard will come out and be like, hey, you want to come in here and look around? And I would be like, yes, please and thank you. You've just made my wildest dreams come true. And I imagine myself doing like snow angels, but in stationery, like stickers and all these Lisa Frank products that just happen to be lying around. So that's my crazy dream. So anyways, as soon as I saw, that there was unicorns in that set, I decided to use that. So for my challenge, there were actually exactly 12 unicorn envelopes that I'm using. So for me, what I'm going to do then is each Friday that I save money, each week I'll put money inside my little envelope, keep it inside my box and watch my little box fill up from here until the end of the year. And then New Year's Day, I will cash that in and, you know, treat myself to something fun to start the new year off on a happy note. So I would love to hear, because this is geared for New Year's for 2022, which is so crazy that it's just around the corner. I would love to hear what traditions you celebrate or what traditions you follow for New Year's Eve. So if you notice, for example, like there's these circles. To me, these are grapes because I'm Mexican, and Mexican tradition is to eat 12 grapes right before the clock strikes midnight on New Year's Eve. That's supposed to bring you good luck. But we also have weird traditions as well. So for example, you're supposed to wear certain color of underwear depending on what you want the new year to bring you. So for example, if you want love, you wear red underwear. So a lot of women will be running around with their red chonies, all excited, hoping that they'll find love in the new year. So I would love to hear what interesting traditions that you have. Maybe it's certain foods that you eat, like the grapes, like we do. Maybe you wear certain things. Maybe you go off and do certain things that you came up with, you know, traditions that you made up with your own friends or family, things like that. I would love to learn about that as we get ready for this year to wrap up and as we welcome in the brand new year, which fingers crossed will be much better than the last couple of years have been for everybody. So thank you so much for watching. Again, if you want to play along with this savings challenge with me, please just go down to my description box, expand it, click open that link and print it out. And I would love to hear how you're doing. So keep me informed as you're doing this challenge leading up to the new year. I'd love to know how you're doing as well as what you're saving up for. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy my savings challenge.